Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Chicken Night Unrated or Overrated movie reviews. Tonight I'll be reviewing the 2014 movie Clown. Clown is directed by John Watts, writers Christopher Ford and John Watts. It stars Andy Powers, Lauren Allen, Billy Stormer, Kristen, This Infernal, Chuck, Samantha, Lisa Mitmer, and some of the main cast members. The plot of the film is very basic. A loving father finds a clown suit for his son's birthday party, only to realize that it's cursed. Take a look at previous reviews of took my likes, disappointments, and dislikes. Okay, to the likes, as always. What do they say about this film? The premise is fun. I mean, a very interesting story. How this father found out the clown for his son's birthday was cancelled. So his father finds his suit in a chest in a house because he's a real estate agent. And he puts his suit on and goes home to his son and puts on the show. And he comes to night time and he falls asleep and he wakes up and he's still wearing the suit. And holy moly, things get interesting after this point. The suit can't come off. Does everything, but it doesn't come off. And eventually he turns a demon and goes after killing children. Anyway, he could come back to normal, he killed 5 kids, and kids come off him or get beheaded. He's beheaded, and he comes back to normal. Well, that's basically the story of this film. Like I mentioned, it get interesting premises. I found the directing of this film was good. I didn't mind the pacing and the editing of this film, and like I just mentioned, the story is fun, and quite interesting premises, and some really good gore effect through this film. The kills are mostly off screen, but when you see the kills, it's basically a blood splat and we see body parts fly all over the place. And we might see a body aftermath. You've come across a small child who is a boy who teased, Ken's son. And for some reason, he's the first one to go, and we see his body parts fly all over the place. And we come across his body afterwards, which is bloody, quite bloody. And we see another little kid see a blood go through him because Ken tried to commit suicide a few times through the film. This is actually a quite funny moment, quite amusing. I mean, you know how clowns use a lot of colours or rainbows and stuff, because clowns use a lot of, cool colours and whatever, but he can shoot himself in the mouth to try to kill himself. and we see this blame splat of different colours all over the wall. And it's also kind of the second kill of the film. Kind of an accident, really. Ken goes to the hardware store and buy all these, wood saws and stuff, and he's planning to kill himself that way. Because it all fails, and the little kid walks in the room, and the saw more goes right through him after a blood splatter all over the window and wall and whatever. We don't actually see the impact. We just see something happened to this child. Okay, this thing get nasty. He eats children. So he's the first kid that he eats. But his wife finds out at the hotel, Meg, and we see a brief second of the kid in the room, devoured. Pretty bloody as well. I think all the kids he kills, it's pretty bloody. I love the transformation in this film. How this guy can slowly transform into this demon. And he has to kill kids to just come back to normal. I can mention he doesn't succeed because he can't be heaven. Because he killed 4 kids before this. Then he goes after his own child. Because he doesn't realize who the kid is. He just thinks some other kid. That's when things always get nasty as well. Another cool kill. Meg's father, he's looking after Jack, who is Ken's son. We see his jaw get ripped off. Pretty bloody and cool as well. And the Mrs. Gore is pretty cool for this film as well. On with the disappointments. Well, the movie just takes itself to get going. The kills doesn't start happening until the second act. And for a while, it is just communication and wife and husband situation, and yeah, the film just takes a while to get going. And the kill could have been shown. The kids getting killed. I guess could have been on the controversial side of children getting killed, or actually on the screen. Of course, it's just special effects of blood and gore. They're not actually killing anyone. But, the thing, kids getting killed might be a little bit controversial. Well, we could have killed other people. But, yeah, once the story evolves, like I mentioned, we find out, there's in the story about the past, about this first guy come to clown, and every office also in this movie, and he plays a particular clown, but I call it funny. And basically he's the first clown. And he has to kill kids to come back to normal. That's the curse is lifted. Quite a strange story. Very strange indeed. Going over to the final verdict of this film. I can mention this fair amount of gore in this film when it gets going. Blood splatter and we see bodies and parts of other parts and bones and stuff on the ground. Yeah. But could this movie could have been just more than just killing kids? Ken could have killed other people. Got in his way. Yes, killed the grandfather and tried to kill his wife, Meg. But she succeeded killing him. And he turns back to normal, and we see the cop car pull out, and we see the cops walking towards the plastic that's in the basement of the house. And the movie just ends. So a very basic story. Party, fire goes out within the ground, crosses them on, and slowly turns to a demon because this costume is cursed. For some reason. Yeah. Well, this film is very low rated for audience and critics on Rotten Tomatoes, which I totally disagree. This is not overrated. This movie is actually underrated. It's a fun movie. You should get to turn your brain off to enjoy this film. Because the premise is rather silly. And it's a fun watch. So I'll give Chrome an 8 out of 10.